A public information officer for the Atlanta Police Department.
Can you talk about what happened?
Sure. So today around noon, two young juvenile suspects approached her when she went to her vehicle, and they attempted to rob her. That they were trying to rob her, they shot her. One of them shot her, and then they fled the scene on foot. She was transported to Grady Hospital, alert, conscious, and breathing. And right now, our investigators are working to identify the two that are responsible for this crime.
She's a Macy's employee?
She is a Macy's employee. She was actually headed into work, forgot something at her vehicle, and walked back to her car, and that's when she was approached by the two young suspects.
Where in the deck did this happen? Was it downstairs?
It was on level 1 of the parking deck.
Did they take anything?
At this time, we're not sure if exactly what they took, but we are still trying to identify if they took anything at this point.
It's obviously a very busy time right now.
Absolutely. I do want to note that this is very, brazen act. It's in broad daylight at Lenox Mall on the parking deck. Families are out doing their holiday shopping, so we definitely are working quickly to identify the two that are responsible for this brazen crime. Absolutely. Something that we will not tolerate at all.
Surveillance video in that part of the deck?
Right now, investigators are working to, review any surveillance that was in the area, the parking deck. They're talking to anybody that maybe seen the suspects fleeing the scene, because they did flee the scene on foot. So we do believe that they did not leave the area in a car. So they're still actually canvassing the area and trying to figure out, exactly where they went to.
And it was two young boys?
They appear to be two young juveniles, but there were two. But she was shot by one, and she was shot in the abdomen.
Just advice for people who are shopping, where parking decks were concerned?
Absolutely. So definitely make sure that you are aware of your surroundings at all times. If you see anything, like I said, make sure that you alert security, police. We have officers that are very heavy in the area on holiday details, on just, policing that area in general. So, we did respond to the scene very, very quickly. But, if you see something, please do not hesitate to flag down one of us at all.
The fact that they shot her, that's
right.
Scary.
Absolutely, and we definitely want the citizens to know we are taking this very seriously. Investigators are actively and quickly working right now to identify the people that, the two individuals that are responsible for this brazen crime. It's a holiday season. You got people out with their families at Lenox Mall, that's just very, very busy. There are multiple officers and security in the area, and that's how we're able to get there so quickly. But still, this is something that we're not going to tolerate at all. And they're definitely working quickly to identify the two suspects that are responsible. Absolutely.
I know you guys got a lot of cops in the area, but is it a situation where you put more resources into Lenox Mall or other nearby shopping?
Absolutely. There's nothing wrong in beefing up the security in the area. They're still heavily, canvassing the area right now, just in general on where the incident actually occurred. But, just to know that we are in the area, like I said, on multiple details, just security, period.
Did you say they were male juveniles?
Yes. There were two males, and it appears at this time that there were two young juveniles.
Anything else, the description?
Nothing to release at this time.
Like, did anything like the clothing they were wearing?
I believe one of them, they said, had on a yellow hoodie, and the other one had on, if I'm not mistaken, a blue hoodie.
Any logos?
Not that I'm sure of. No. Not that I'm sure of, no.
Did you say what time this happened?
It happened around noon today. During lunchtime, like I said, it's the holiday weekend, So police, like I said, we're in the area, and we were able to respond quickly, so. But she was transported, alert, conscious, and breathing. She was able to speak with investigators, and they're doing everything they can to identify, the individuals on this brazen, act that they committed at Lenox.
As far as you know, she's okay?
As far as I know, the last update, she was okay. But I'm sure there'll be more information that, we can release later on her status and all of that stuff.
Was she, I know this is going to be more specific, but was she near her car when it happened, or fairly far away from the car?
To my understanding, she was close to her car, because when they robbed her, they were actually trying to steal her car. They were actually trying to, like I said, steal her car. They were not able to get away with her vehicle. It's still at the scene, so.
Do you know what vehicle she was in? Or what kind of vehicle she had?
No, sir.
The victim?
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Did they get any guess at all on age or just juveniles?
We just know young males appear to be juveniles.
Like 14, 15.
Yeah, I'm not sure.